Hello everyone, welcome to TechSharmit. In this session, we are going to talk about how to use IBM Project Bob in order to analyze the source code that is written in native, or you can say the legacy CL. Okay, so if you have legacy CL program and you want to analyze it with the help of IBM Bob, then how you can write the prompt for it, what is the best way to write the detailed prompt for that task, so that it will provide you perfect detail of whatever is written inside your logic. Okay, now here you can see for the demo purpose I have created a very small program where I'm just declaring 3 variables, then we are assigning some value, and then one by one we are printing those values with some customized messages. Okay, so here what I'll do, I'll make use of IBM Bob and I will assign some task to it, and then it will do task for me. It will access the file directly by itself and then perform all the required operation and will give me the direct report for this CL program, that is customer job, cust job. Okay, so this is a customer report job program that we are going to use for the demo purpose. But before we proceed further with this session, I would like to recommend you to please go and check out the previously released session first, because they all are in proper sequence and sync. So if you follow it sequentially, then it would be much more easier for you to understand the ongoing topic. Because for time being, we are just mainly focusing on how to use IBM Bob to analyze the CL program. But prior to that, we have already covered the sub procedure thing and fixed format RPGL and many other things, right? And to make the things easier for you, I have already attached the TechSharmit digital course book in the description box. There you will find more than 3,600 plus sessions which are available in both Hindi as well as English language. So without any communication issues, you can easily consume the content as per your language preference. And there, if you have any question, you can simply reach out to me through comment section. Okay. Alright, so let's get started. Here you can see I have stored my source into desktop. Like you can see, it's on my desktop, my local system, because as of now IBM Bob is not accessing the sources directly from the IBMI. But no worries, we have already copied the source inside a desktop, so you can directly save your IBMI source into your local system, and then you can provide the name of that source to IBM Bob so that it can directly access from it. Okay, now we all know that whenever you are working with a AI model, you are supposed to provide the best prompt that will do your work, right? So while writing the prompt, always make sure to provide the detailed information. Okay, sometimes you feel that your program source is of 40 lines only and you are writing the prompt more than 40 lines. That is fine, because we are going to write a prompt that will work in all scenarios, that will work in all cases of CL at least. Okay, so don't think that you are taking too much time in writing the prompt. You can take your time, but write it in a way so that it will return you the perfect output. Also, one more important thing, doesn't matter which AI model you are using, whether it's IBM Bob, Claude, ChatGPT or anything else, there are chances of errors. Yes, because AI, we are using AI, so it might hallucinate, it might provide you something wrong. So as we are saving our time in doing the like now we are not doing the task directly, we are making use of it like IBM Bob and other AI tool. So it's our responsibility to review the output whatever we are receiving from the AI model. Okay, in that way only we can minimize the chances of error. Otherwise there might be a possibility that it contains some wrong information or wrong data. I'm assuming that by the time this model will be improved and it will make 100% correct output, but yes, in the initial few days there are chances of errors. Okay, alright, so now I'll show you how you can write a detailed prompt. So I have already written a detailed prompt. I'll just paste it here and then I'll explain you from top to bottom so that you can also understand how we can write the program. Okay, so prompt. So you can see here I'm writing, you are an expert IBMI CL programmer with 20 years of experience. You strictly follow IBMI CL and CLLE language standards. Okay, so we have firstly assigned the role, like what kind of role you are going to perform. Okay, and also what you can do, then like you are assigning the role, and you are also instructing to strictly follow the IBM CL and CLLE language standard. Then I will assign the source. So I will give you a CLLE program, then I'll provide the name of the program here. Okay, cust job written for IBM. You must analyze it and return answers in the exact format I specify below. Do not guess, do not assume, read the code exactly as it is written. Okay, so this is very important line that we have to make it very clear that by your own, do not hallucinate, do not assume, do not guess anything. You have to go through the code, and according to the code logic only you have to write. Then there are some analysis rules that I have specified that IBM Bob is supposed to follow strictly. The first rule is for variables. So in variables I mentioned only list variable declared with DCL command, capture the exact name, type and length for from the DCL statement, show what value each variable holds at the end of the program. Valid types are star char, star dec, logical and integer. Okay, so these are the basic rules that I set for the variables. Then I set some rules for step-by-step execution. So list every command in there in the order it execute. Okay, so we have listed down all the command in the order they are executed. Use this exact format for each step. Step X command, what it does in plain English. So we are looking for the output in this format only. Okay, step X command, what it does in a plain English. Do not skip any command, do not combine steps. Okay, so these are the strict warnings that we have specified. Then there are some warnings for the messages. Now some of you might be thinking like, what if we don't know what all things are performed here? So just try to provide whatever information you have about the program that I can see, like it is sending the messages. So I mentioned these rules. List every SND PGM MSG in order, show the exact message text that will appear, resolve all variable values and concatenation, show the final assembled message string. Okay, then for error handling I clearly mentioned check if mon message is present. If yes, list every mon messages with message ID and action. If no, clearly state no error handling, no mon message not found. Okay, so this clause or this rule I specified just to make sure that if any kind of error handling is performed in the program, in the CL program, then it should show me that. Also I clearly mentioned about the program flow. So I asked, does the program use if else? Yes or no. Does the program use go to? Yes or no. Does the program use do and do? Yes or no. Does the program call the PGMs, any other programs? Yes or no. And if yes, list every call command with the PGM name. So if it is calling any further programs, then we have to list down that as well. And then last I mentioned the output format. So return your answer in the exact structure. Section 1 program purpose, section 2 variable table, section 3 step-by-step execution, then section 4 message sent exact text, then section 5 for error handling, section 6 for program flow summary, and section 7 for real world use case on IBM. So these are the some output formats that I clearly mentioned. Now after that we have specified some important guidelines that do not and also mention that do not violate these rules. What rules are there? Use IBM CL terminology only. Starcat means trim and concatenate, resolve it fully. Tcat, sorry. Then a starcat means concatenate with spaces, so resolve it fully. CSG where assign value, track every variable change. SND PGM sends message, show exact final text. Do not add information that is not in the code. Do not miss any command. Count every step. Do not skip. So these are this is the prompt that you can say a master prompt, where we have provided all the information what we can see through the source, and rest of the task will be performed by the Bob. Again I'm saying that some of you might be thinking like, why we are writing that much of long code. Yes, for now we have only 39 lines of code, but in actual real world scenarios there are very complex programs. So for that we have to write a perfect prompt so that chances of error will be very less. Although there might be a chances of error, it might contain wrong information, after all it is a machine, but chances would be very less. Okay, so I'll simply press enter here. Just wait for a few seconds, then it will ask me for the access to the file. So you can see it is asking I want to read the file outside the workspace. I'll simply approve it, and then it will start writing my output as we provided. So you can see this there are multiple sections. The first section says, let me load it first. So I can see like everything is written in the exact format which we mentioned. So let's see. Section 1, program purpose. This program processes customer information and sends informational messages for 3 customer. It displays customer name, customer number and name for each customer being processed, then sends a final completion message. If we talk about the variables, we have first name, character 5, assigned value is 003, which is correct. Oh, okay, this is not assigned value, this is the last value, final value at the end of program. Yes, that we clearly mentioned. So lastly we assigned these values, so it is showing that value. Okay, fine. So I think this part is okay. Second part is also okay. In third part, you can see DCL declares the character variable custname with length 5, which is correct, then custname, and likewise it has specified all the steps. I'm not going to walk through all these steps right now because it is very time taking, but I would strongly recommend you that whatever output you have received, always make sure to go through each and every line just to make sure that it is exactly what we are looking for. Okay, so we have reduced the time effort for writing the things, so it's time to use those time to review the output what we have written, what we have got from the AI. Okay, then in section 4 it shows all the messages that we will get when we execute the source, and after that we have section 5. So it is clearly saying, does the program use if else, no, go to, no, this, no. Okay, fine. And then real world use case scenario in case if you need it. So this program would be used in batch customer processing job on IBM. Typically scenarios include nightly batch reporting, customer data validation. So I think this is perfect. You can see how perfectly it works when we are using it with the CL program, but all magic happen just with the prompt. So it will hardly take you 5 to 10 minutes to write a detailed prompt, but its impact would be great. Okay, so always make sure that write a proper prompt, and if there is any issue or if any particular task for which you want me to share the prompt, please let me know in the comment section. I would be more than happy to share that exact master prompt for that. Okay, so yeah, that's all for today. See you in the next session with new topics. So thank you for watching TechSharemith.